If I think back to all the scary monsters from my childhood, I have to put Medusa from Clash of the Titans on the top of my list. In fact, you can add most of Harryhausen's creatures to the list. Something about the way they move is unsettling, and I love it, especially Medusa. It's kind of shocking how often Medusa still appears in movies, TV, and video games. I mean, everyone knows who Medusa is, but do you know her two sisters? Stheno and Uriel were Medusas sisters. All three were turned into hideous monsters by Athena. Sort of a long story, but basically don't go on a date with a Greek god to another Greek god's temple. Trust me. Speaking of bad dates, I was an adult when I realized what Salah meant when he said,
"Bad dates."
In Raiders of the Lost Ark. I didn't know what a date was. I sure used the line a lot, though. Cool thing, there's a reference to that line in Uncharted 4.
Bad dates.
But speaking of bad dates, remember the dating game? It was an older show where a girl came on to ask questions of three young bachelors. Then she'd pick who she wanted to go on a date with. Well, this one time, serial killer Rodney Alcala was on the show. And he won. She picked him. Luckily, nothing happened, and they never went on another date after that.
You're a dirty old man. Take it.
Come on, over here.
By the way, did you know the term dating wasn't used in the context of having a relationship until the late 1800s? It was first used in a newspaper column in which a young man laments that his girlfriend was seeing other people. That they are filling all my dates, as in the dates on her calendar. Speaking of calendars, there are 7 calendars currently in use around the world. The Gregorian, the Chinese, the Hebrew, the Islamic, the Persian, the Ethiopian, and the Balinese Powhatan. Speaking of 7, there are way more movies with the number 7 in their title than I ever realized. And out of all of them, I've personally only seen one, 7. You know, the one with Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman. Great movie. With, you know, that terrible stomach-turning ending.
Oh, what's in the box?
You knew exactly what it was without having to see it, which in a way makes it worse. It hits harder. Nobody wants to see a severed head. Though, it was cool seeing Perseus holding the freshly cut head of Medusa, blasting the crack in the stone with those Gorgon eyes. And if I think back to all the scary monsters from my childhood, I have to put Medusa from Clash of the Titans on the top of my list. In fact, you can add most of Harryhausen's creatures to the list.